Bartholomew I is the 270th and current Archbishop of Constantinople and Ecumenical Patriarch, since the 2nd of November 1991. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, he is regarded as the primus inter pares, and is the spiritual leader of the world's 300 million Orthodox Christians. Born Demetrios Archondanish, in the village of Ius Theodorus on the island of Imbros. After his graduation he held a position at the Patriarchal Theological Seminary of Halki, where he was ordained a priest. Later, he served as Metropolitan of Philadelphia and Chalcedon, and he became a member of the Holy Synod as well as other committees. Prior to his enthronement as Ecumenical Patriarch, Bartholomew's tenure has been characterized by intra-Orthodox cooperation, inter-Christian and inter-religious dialogue, as well as by formal visits to Catholic, Orthodox and Muslim leaders seldom previously visited by an ecumenical patriarch. He has exchanged numerous invitations of church and state dignitaries. His efforts to promote religious freedom and human rights, his initiatives to advance religious tolerance among the world's religions, as well as his efforts to promote ecology and the protection of the environment, have been widely noted, and these endeavors have earned him the title, the Green Patriarch. Among his many international positions, he currently sits on the board of World Religious Leaders for the Elijah Interfaith Institute. Early life and career. Bartholomew I was born in the village of Ziatinli in the island of Gokheda, son of Christos and Meripia Kontonish. His secular birth name is Demetrios Archondanish. He is a Turkish citizen, but he belongs to the historically indigenous Greek community in Turkey, which today is diminished and reduced due to the 1923 population exchange between Greece and Turkey. Demetrios Archondanish attended elementary school in his native Imbros and continued his secondary education in the famous Zographian Lyceum in Istanbul. Soon afterwards, he studied theology as an undergraduate at the Patriarchal Theological School or Halki Seminary, from which he graduated with highest honors in 1961, and was immediately ordained deacon, receiving the name Bartholomew. Bartholomew fulfilled his military service in the Turkish army as a non-regular officer between 1961 and 1963. From 1963 to 1968, Bartholomew pursued his postgraduate studies at the Pontifical Oriental Institute in Rome, the Ecumenical Institute of Bossi in Switzerland and the Ludwig Maximilians University of Munich in Germany. His doctoral research was on the canon law. The same year he became a lecturer in the Pontifical Gregorian University in Rome. After returning to Istanbul in 1968, he took a position at the Patriarchal Theological Seminary of Halki, where he was ordained a priest in 1969 by Ecumenical Patriarch Athenagoras I. When Demetrius I became Ecumenical Patriarch in 1972 and established the Patriarchal Office, he selected Bartholomew as its director. On Christmas of 1973, Bartholomew became Metropolitan of Philadelphia, and was renamed as Director of the Patriarchal Office until his enthronement as Metropolitan of Chalcedon in 1990. From March 1974 until his enthronement as Ecumenical Patriarch, he was a member of the Holy Synod as well as of many synodical committees. He speaks Greek, Turkish, Italian, German, French and English. He is also fluent in Classical Greek and Latin. Bartholomew I was the target of an assassination plot which was planned to take place on May 29, 2013. One suspect was arrested and there is an ongoing search for two others. Accomplishments. As Ecumenical Patriarch, he has been particularly active internationally. One of his first focuses has been on rebuilding the once persecuted Eastern Orthodox churches of the former Eastern Bloc following the fall of communism there in 1990. As a part of this effort he has worked to strengthen ties amongst the various national churches and patriarchates of the Eastern Orthodox Communion. He has also continued the reconciliation dialogue with the Roman Catholic Church started by his predecessors, and initiated dialogue with other faiths, including other Christian sects, Muslims, and Jews. He has also gained a reputation as a prominent environmentalist, putting the support of the Patriarchate behind various international environmental causes. This has earned him the nicknames of the Green Patriarch and the Green Pope, and in 2002 he was honored with the Sophie Prize. He has also been honored with the Congressional Gold Medal, the highest award which may be bestowed by the legislative branch of the United States government. Bartholomew I, after his attempts to celebrate the liturgy in remote areas of the country, thereby renewing the Orthodox presence, which was absent since before 1924, has now come under intense pressure from Turkish nationalist elements. The Patriarchal Seminary of Halki in the Prince's Islands remains closed since 1971 on government orders. During his trip to Turkey in November 2006, Pope Benedict XVI traveled to Istanbul on the invitation of the Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople Bartholomew I. The Pope participated in the feast day services of St. Andrew I Apostle, the patron saint of the Church of Constantinople. This was the third official visit to the Ecumenical Patriarchate by a pope. In an interview published on 19 November 2006 in the daily newspaper Sabah, Bartholomew I addressed the issues of religious freedom and the then upcoming papal trip to Turkey. He also referred to the closing of the Halki Seminary by saying, "As Turkish citizens, we pay taxes, we serve in the military, we vote. As citizens we do everything. We want the same rights. But it does not happen. If Muslims want to study theology, there are 24 theology faculties. Where are we going to study?" He also addressed the issue of his ecumenical title and it not being accepted by the Turkish government. "We've had this title since the 6th century. The word ecumenical has no political content. This title is the only thing that I insist on. I will never renounce this title." He attended the papal inauguration of Pope Francis on 19 March 2013. Paving the way for better Catholic-Orthodox relations. It was the first time that the spiritual head of Eastern Orthodox Christians had attended a papal inauguration since the Great Schism in 1054. After, he invited Pope Francis to travel with him to the Holy Land in 2014 to mark the 50th anniversary of the embrace between Patriarch Athenagoras and Pope Paul VI. Pope Francis was also invited to the Patriarchate for the feast day of St. Andrew. Titles. The official title of the Ecumenical Patriarch is His All Holiness Bartholomew I, Archbishop of Constantinople, New Rome, and Ecumenical Patriarch in Greek. Eta alpha upsilon tau omicron upsilon theta epsilon iota omicron tau alpha tau eta pi alpha nu alpha gamma iota omicron tau eta sigma omicron alpha o chi iota epsilon pi iota sigma kappa omicron pi omicron sigma kappa omega nu sigma tau alpha nu tau iota nu omicron upsilon pi omicron lambda epsilon omega sigma nu epsilon alpha sigma rho omega mu eta sigma kappa alpha iota omicron iota kappa omicron upsilon mu iota kappa omicron sigma pi alpha tau rho iota alpha rho chi eta sigma beta alpha rho theta omicron lambda omicron mu alpha iota omicron sigma alpha. The official title recognized by the Republic of Turkey is Bartholomew I, Patriarch of the Fena Roman Orthodox Patriarchate in Istanbul. Leadership and honor. Patriarch Bartholomew, due to his title as the Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople, is first in honor among all Eastern Orthodox bishops, presides in person, or through a delegate, over any council of Orthodox primates or bishops in which he takes part and serves as primary spokesman for the Orthodox Communion, especially in ecumenical contacts with other Christian denominations. He has no direct jurisdiction over the other patriarchs or the other autocephalous Orthodox churches, but he, alone among his fellow primates, enjoys the right of convening extraordinary synods consisting of the men, or their delegates, to deal with ad hoc situations, and has also convened well-attended pan-Orthodox synods in the last 40 years. His unique role often sees the ecumenical patriarch referred to as the spiritual leader of the Orthodox Church in some sources, though this is not an official title of the patriarch, nor is it usually used in scholarly sources on the patriarchate. The Orthodox Church is entirely decentralized, having no central authority, earthly head or a single bishop in a leadership role. Having synodical system canonically, is significantly distinguished from the hierarchically organized Catholic Church, whose doctrine is the papal supremacy. His titles primus inter pares, first among equals, and ecumenical patriarch are of honor rather than authority, and in fact the ecumenical patriarch has no real authority over churches other than the Constantinopolitan. As Patriarch of Constantinople, Bartholomew is the direct administrative superior of dioceses and archdioceses serving millions of Greek, Ukrainian, Russian and Albanian believers in North and South America, Western Europe, Australia and New Zealand, and parts of modern Greece which, for historical reasons, do not fall under the jurisdiction of the Church of Greece. Some of Patriarch Bartholomew's actions have been criticized by other Eastern Orthodox ecclesiastical bodies. In response to his promotion of closer relations with the Catholic Church, the Russian Orthodox Church released a public statement emphasizing that Bartholomew represents only his own patriarchate, and not the whole of Eastern Orthodoxy. In his meetings with the Catholic Pope, the Orthodox Church in America, while acknowledging the ecumenical patriarch's role in guiding and preserving the worldwide unity of the family of self-governing Orthodox churches, also emphasizes that he carries no sacramental or juridical power over bishops outside of his own patriarchate, and further states that it is possible that in the future this function may pass to some other church. Awards, honors and distinctions. In 1997, Bartholomew received the Congressional Gold Medal. The Congressional Gold Medal and the Presidential Medal of Freedom are the highest civilian awards given by the United States. In 2002, he received the Sophie Prize for his work on the environment. In April 2008, he was included on the Time 100 Most Influential People in the World list. In 1999, he was awarded the Grand Cross of the Order of the Star of Romania, in 2004, by Federal President Thomas Klestil, the Great Golden Medal with ribbon for services to the Republic of Austria, and on 13 March 2007, the third anniversary of the death of Cardinal Franz Koenig, Bartholomew was awarded in Vienna's St. Stephen the Cardinal Koenig Prize Foundation, Communia e Progressio. He has been awarded honorary doctorates by a number of universities and educational institutions around the world, among them National and Kapodistrian University of Athens, Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, TEI of Kavala, Democritus University of Thrace, University of Crete, University of Ioannina, University of the Aegean, University of Western Macedonia and University of Thessaly in Greece, Moscow State University in Russia, University of IASI in Romania, City University of London, Exeter University and University of Edinburgh in the United Kingdom, Katholieke Universiteit Leuven in Belgium, St. Sergius Orthodox Theological Institute and Université de Provence Aix-Marseille in France, University of Bucharest in Romania, Flinders University in Australia, Adamson University in the Philippines, St. Andrews College and Sherbrooke University in Canada, Holy Cross Greek Orthodox School of Theology, Georgetown University, Tufts University, Southern Methodist University, Yale University, St. Vladimir's Orthodox Theological Seminary in the United States. In October 2009, he received an honorary doctorate from Fordham University in the United States. George's Chapel. In 2012 he received the For Freedom Award for the freedom of worship. On May 27, 2013. He received Order of the White Double Cross by Ivan Gasparovich, President of Slovak Republic. On July 27, 2013, he received Order of Liberty. On December 3, 2013, he received the Global Thinkers Forum 2013 Award for Excellence in Peace and Collaboration. On August 27, 2015, he received the Order of St. King David the Psalmist from HRH Prince Nugzar Bagration Gruzensky of Georgia in a private ceremony in the Patriarchal Palace. Ordinations and ecclesiastical appointments. The 13th of August 1961, diaconate, receiving the ecclesiastical name Bartholomew. The 19th of October 1969, priesthood. The 25th of December 1973, the Nativity, Episcopacy, Metropolitan of Philadelphia. The 14th of January 1990, enthronement as Metropolitan of Chalcedon. The 22nd of October 1991, elected 270th Archbishop of Constantinople, new Roman Ecumenical Patriarch. The 2nd of November 1991, enthronement in the Patriarchal Cathedral in the Fana.